Near or far, ladies and gentlemen, red dots and 8x scopes. Only SMGs and sniper rifles only. Although the Ice Lab is technically available on Vikendi if someone wants to be extra cheeky here. Mehmet1979, thank you so much for the Prime sub and good luck. You've got the extra giveaway raffle slots as well. 5 bonus chances to win one of those in-game prizes tonight thanks to your Prime sub. Best of luck to you. All of the winners will be drawn tomorrow. Spiky Poo with the resub for 24 months. It's our 2-year anniversary, baby. Hello. Welcome back, Spiky. Good to see ya. Missed your face. All of our custom games tonight are, of course, on Vikendi. We are celebrating Vikendi Reborn. It's also just after Christmas. It's the last customs of the year. We're in winter. It just kind of makes sense. Now, a very, very northwestern skewed plane path here. You can see 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So we're not exactly going to see Villa hot drops or anything like that. Villa was around here. It's now moved over here, ladies and gents, and on this 8x8 map now as well. Vikendi plays very, very differently, and loads of people are very much getting used to the new format. So PG, I'm gonna call you PG as opposed to PK, but I don't actually know what the correct pronunciation there is. We're going with Peaky, like Peaky Blinders. No, maybe we are gonna go Peaky. Anyway, he's a solo with the Bandage Kings here as well inside Naros. So this will be interesting to see how the 1v2 gets on. These guys have definitely been spotted. But because they're not spotting him back, I think a little bit of extra loot is useful. Remember, only SMGs and sniper rifles are available. We've got 2 squads next to each other here as well. And it looks like it's a full-on 3v3. The Bullet Sponges with Babbler, our MVP from game number 1. He's right next to Comms. With Jaeger literally in the thick of it. Oh, he's got the best SMG in the game. He's got the MP5K. They're going to win now. That's how this game works. Delzor thinks the UMP is the best SMG. I know the MP5K is the best SMG. And that's basically all there is to it, guys. Car 98 with the Hollow. Probably more useful for this sort of environment at the moment, given how close they are to each other, to be honest. Jaeger and Babbler are very close to each other right now. They're going to have to make some decisions about where they want to go very shortly indeed. Fantastic flashbang from Babbler there. And unfortunately, he looked the wrong way and started looking left. And as he started looking left, Jaeger revealed his presence from the other side of the door. So Babbler, the hero from game number 1, is unfortunately going to be one of the first to bow out in game number 2. But not before giving us a very entertaining fight. The fight, of course, is still going on. It's a 2v3 now. The Bullet Sponge is down 1. And Cobalt's doing an excellent job of spotting where Paradox and Hulk are. You can see they are holed up in a 1-story building at the moment. They understand that the enemies nearby can be rapping at them from any direction, so they do have to make sure they don't get too exposed. Jaeger spotted by Mitchy Boy from afar. As a result, he can't quite keep his vigil over Cobalt. That allows Cobalt to move up just a little bit more. Let's take a look at what other fights are going on. Kiki still holding his own. Comms now joining together as a trio. Going to make things a little bit more difficult for the Bullet Sponges. Whoa, hello, Circle. We've got Castle in the circle, but that's in bottom right. That is ridiculous stuff. Positively ridiculous. Mitchy Boy has joined Cobalt now. And they're temporarily up to a 2v2. Remember, comeback arena is a thing. I don't know if Mitchy Boy spotted Paradox in the window there. Might have been an opportunity. Hulk's going to immediately get rezzed. Jaeger holds the corner in the meantime. Good Molotov, actually, stopping him from peeking. Would give Cobalt just a little bit of maneuvering room as well. In the meantime, not spotted on the other side. Jaeger's upstairs. Is he going to get to the window in time? Mitchy boy should be able to get to the broken wall and heal. That's Hulk and Paradox down. Does it become a 2v1? 1.5 minutes left for Comeback Arena. And these guys are not in it at the moment. It's only Babbler. Very lonely existence here in the Comeback Arena right now. Babbler will be able to make it back. But if Jaeger dies now, then no one gets a really excellent flashbang. Molly breaking the door down as well. Jaeger's going to be thinking about jumping off. Mitchy boy knocked by Jaeger. Insta-res coming in. And Jaeger manages to get Paradox. It's back up to a 2v2. Tense situation here. Neither team in Laveni going down without a fight. Oh, hang on a second. Two different angles, though, means it's a little bit too much. Comms have been pincered, and the bullet sponges will get all 3 kills. Babbler back into the game as soon as Comeback Arena completes in 20 seconds time. And now we have this small matter of rotations to deal with. Castle, Kranich, the only named places in the circle. Deca Mesto, also completely out. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. Babbler has to drop somewhere here rather than in there. We're now recruiting participants for Comeback Phase 3 up until the 10-minute mark of this game. No one else seems to be dying at the moment, though. Team Hackshots on blue marker have spotted the gas pumpers. Are we hunting them down? I feel like we are. I think we are. No. Oh, very nice. Hang on a second. That's Peaky with a kill. We need to take a look at this. Where are we? There we are. Peaky spotted Anki. He's looking for Ezio. Remember, this is a solo effort. Oh my god, he's gotten 2. Fanny 34 is the last remaining member of the Bandage Kings. And he's nowhere close. There's 2 minutes left to recruit people for Comeback Arena. Fanny just runs away, actually. Might be able to reunite with the rest of his team, but that is not the desired outcome at all. This was supposed to be an easy 3v1. Oh dear. Well, we know what he thinks about that. Peaky, very, very happy about that. Although, thanks to Comeback Arena, I think his teammate's going to be able to rejoin him soon, Fanny. So we'll keep an eye out on that. 1.5 minutes left to go. Needs to survive out in the blue. Ay, ay, ay. Jupiter spotting click. And as his name suggests, doing a quick little click. That's a body shot, by the way. The vest taking some damage. Helmet's still okay. This is the Roof Hoppers versus the Snake Gamers. What vehicles have they got? I feel like some degree of vehicles are going to be useful here. Got one car there. What about the Roof Hoppers? Have they got a car in this compound? I think the best bet, honestly, because they're in blue, is just to move away. But I don't see a car for them here. And this has suddenly become a problem. I feel like they're in a position where they basically have to win this fight. That's definitely not a good thing right now. Here comes Giotto. Soup King has one corner. His teammate's got the other. Does Click realize Jupiter's right there? They're holding the... Oh, man. Jupiter spots Giotto. Second shot is a headshot. That rings true. Click was trying to flank, but it took way, way too long. And the blue zone grenade might actually finish him off here. It does indeed. So now the Snake Gamers can turn their attention to the final player. But where is he? That's the question. That is the question indeed. I see Delzor's put up a poll in chat. UMP versus MP5K. Which SMG do we think is stronger overall? Saiku finds the headshot. That's click down. Snake Gamers should be able to resume moving to circle. Did anyone get into the comeback arena? No, it's only Anki Robbie and the Ezio. So the Bandage Kings will be able to reunite as a trio, provided they survive just a moment longer. In the meantime, the Bullet Sponges and Babbler, who had to come back earlier on, are down again. Cobalt and Mitchie Boy are nowhere close, unfortunately. And the Bass will put him out of his misery. Now I think these guys are definitely looking for the fight. What a beautiful headshot from Cobalt. The Bass instantly gets domed and downed. Apocalypse returning fire to give themselves a little bit of time to get the revive. Ripped and eliminated in the meantime as Rigger goes down to SV 650. And Team Dam, who have the high ground here, I think are going to be able to comfortably hold this position. Mitchie Boy again down to half health. This is not something you want to push up towards, especially with a numbers disadvantage. Next circle, though, is a bit rough. They don't exactly have that many options right now. About 30-35% of the circle is completely unplayable. Down on the south, we got 5G reception. Spiky Poo Confuzzled and Delzor facing off against the Gator Chasers. Flolo, Pac-Man, and Scuba Steve are defending this compound from 5G. You don't want 5G infiltrating our lives, telling us what to do, tracking all our data, giving us all the diseases. But the truth of the matter is, Spiky Poo's completely free to join Confuzzled here, and the Gator Chasers haven't actually done anything about it. That's the honest truth. They know someone's in this building as well. Blue Zone Grenade as well as Molotov. And Spiky Poo has now been spotted. Can Confuzzled surprise them from the other angle? I think there's a chance he can. I feel like Scuba Steve knows he's there as well, though. Lots of utility being used. C4 Yelata out to a combination of Ziox and hack shots. Confuzzled might have a chance to move now with thanks to this smoke. They're definitely not peeking around the corner. Opts to go for the other side instead as Flolo gets up on the roof. I think that could end up being a fight-winning play. No! Gets spotted from afar. Delzor there. If it wasn't for him, I feel like Flolo might have gotten a double. Pac-Man, though, keeping Delzor at bay. Snake Gamers going down to on blue marker as well. They've now actually finished off two different teams. We'll go to them in just a second. Confuzzled's now down at the broken wall. The action's starting to heat up in this fight. M79 being used. I think that was by Scuba Steve. Buy himself a little more time. Spiky Poo down to 1 HP. Flolo tried with the hero play. Gets it. Flolo and Pac-Man versus Delzor now. Spiky Poo and Confuzzled both down. Delzor's going to have to actually fight from less than 100 meters away. Whatever will he do? His specialty is staying as far away from his teammates as possible or killing them when they're in the same car. It's going to be a slightly different experience this time around. They can afford to wait as well. They can afford to wait. Del with the Molotov. Whoever is in this spot is dead. Del's killed them about 12 times. They're goners. No way was anyone surviving that barrage. Haha. We showed them. Gets bodied by Flolo. Can't be holding all of the angles at once. He'll have to pick one of them and peek it 5 times. Maybe that'll help. we've got a team behind them potentially coming in as well. Blame Dell. If Blame Dell come in and get Dell, that would be so sweet. They've got a Dasher and a McLaren. Are they going to come this way? Oh, maybe not. Maybe he was asking just a little bit too much. Never mind. On blue marker. 2 out of 3 of their number are dead right now. They managed to eliminate the bullet sponges, but they walk into the blue zone. And Ziox is the last member left alive on blue marker. Eliminates themselves. Well, that's awkward. Instead of going for the insta-heal, we decided let's walk into the blue zone grenade as well. And this, sadly, outside the zone is now just a complete graveyard. Let's move into phase 3 and see what's going on next. That was a Monka moment. We've got the gas pumpers fighting off against a 4-fine fresh fish. Ginger Clown, bye-bye Birdie, both down. Chiefy Weefy, he is back. He is playing this game. He is significantly more active than he was last game. And by significantly more active, I mean at least he is at a computer. 6XM24 not doing the trick. Let's try the best gun in the game. That'll do. Luffy Lou running the gauntlet there. Not gonna work. Ooh, what a headshot. Chiefy Weefy gets. I might be able to use this opportunity to get the Ginger Clown. I think he does. I think he does. That is a huge, huge headshot there. Who's got the self-revive? It's N8. N8's got the self-revive, but Ginger Clown's also been revived. Chicken Blimps also go out there. Ginger Clown gets knocked for a second time. Should be able to get the insta-revive, unless there's a frag grenade available for N8. There is not. Chief going for the insta-revive. This fight is going to peter out into a 2v1. N8 has got the potential, I should say, to finish both of these players. The Molotov is so close to being amazing. The roof there really helping them out. And this time it's Chiefy Weefy that gets knocked. Ginger Clown is going to go for the insta-revive duty. Massive thank you to Peaky there for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for that. N8 needs a plan. I don't know what the plan is. I mean, after knocking one of them, you need to be able to move out towards a second. They've got a vehicle. I think he now knows he has to move. Gas pumpers still have a chance in this game, but it's going to be tricky. Oh, Peaky's game crashed. Oh, no, man. I'm so sorry. At least, though, you'll be back for the next game, and hopefully you'll get these 5 extra raffle entries for the prizes we're giving away tonight. Thanks to the Prime sub there. Thank you very much, Peaky. We'll see you in the next game, I am sure. Delzor's been spotted on the roof of the barn. The Gator Chasers are going to enjoy that. Is anyone coming from this half of the... I guess this side of the barn? Because if anyone is, Del's in trouble. It's an interesting place to deposit an energy drink. We'll take that. Chiefy Weefy goes down, and that's 4 fine fresh fish. Eliminated. N8. Oh, it was actually Raider who took him out. So N8 is now in another 1v3. Only bandages left is not a good sign. Team Dam are still a trio. We've got Raider, Apocalypse, and the Bass. And the Boss. I mean, it's a double AS, so it's definitely not the base. It's the Boss. Phase 5 has popped. And these guys are just hugging the compound. I really hope Phase 6 eliminates the compounds here. Etliakmek takes out N8. And we now have our final 4 teams. Delzor of 5G... still somehow alive. I'm worried that if Raider rotates south, which I think they absolutely could do here, you're going to get full... you basically get a free pass to this position in circle, and I think here is actually quite a good spot. And you'll definitely spot Delzor from there. You'll definitely spot these guys as well if they have to come out of the compound. Personally, this is where I would want to be. We'll wait and see. Blame Dell also alive with a trio, though. 3 teams with 3 left alive, making this game completely open. It is anybody's as things currently stand. 1.5 minutes. No one wants to move. Good shot from Delzor. I don't know if Pac-Man has spotted exactly where he is. He's peeking. He's trying to find out. Not 100% sure yet. And opting instead to get out of the firing line, which is completely fair enough. Flolo now taking over this position, continuing to have a look. Del can't realistically do much about that, though, and I'm looking forward to seeing Team Dam move up over the hill. I think this personally is what I want to see next. Marus gets Scuba Steve. That's from these ruins. The problem is I don't think this triggers anyone to push in. Flolo hasn't spotted that Del is in fact moving in. That's going to make things very interesting indeed. Apocalypse now is getting very close to seeing this fight unfold firsthand. Phase 6 still contains the compounds. This is rough. I feel like Team Dam were hoping for a shift north. We wanted the teams in the compounds to be forced out to make this a fair fight with no real hard cover for anyone. But Team Dam do not get their wish. Ten seconds until this starts to move in. Delzor has to come in a bit. Team Dam also have to come in a bit. The Gator Chasers, they're incentivized to sit put. You might call this boring PUBG. It's correct PUBG right now. Everyone has to go to them, so why move? Why move into an inferior position when you don't have to? This makes perfect sense. Like the scouting being done here by Etliak. They're doing everything right, Blame Del. They just haven't got targets to shoot at, if I'm honest. 1 more minute until Phase 6 comes in. This might have to be a Phase 7 or Phase 8 fight. 23 minutes into this game. And we have a little bit of a lull at the moment after such an aggressive early to mid game. Looking for the headshot into the barn. Delzor gets Raider, and that's actually not in the barn, which is very interesting indeed. Circle now pushing in. Del is not in. Delzor is not in. Delzor will now realize he is not in. There we go. No, that doesn't work either. We're good. Oh my god! How are these compounds still in? Guys, you have to stop. There's a chance, by the way, that this becomes advantage Team Dam. They might be able to get all the way down here. Oh, sorry. And push up to... maybe push up to sort of this kind of position. And I'm not sure who actually has the advantage. Because the people in the compounds have to move out for Phase 9. So that makes it... that makes it a little bit odd. Blue Zone Grenade getting put out there. I believe that's for Metliek. The Gator Chase is not appreciating it very much. It does do some damage. And the problem is, at the end of Phase 7, they can still use some of the buildings in this compound. So the hand hasn't been completely forced. Dell, in the meantime, still continuing to play spoiler, still continuing to play the sneaky beaver position. Dell has been spotted. But his movement means he's no longer there when the crosshairs were hovering over that position. Team Dam now pushing in towards Blame Dell. They're both going towards the north. I'm a little surprised that Maru's turned his back there. I thought he might be trying to go for the trade. And now as a result, it's not going to work very well. Blame Dell are down to 1. Team Dam have been very, very proactive with this circle. And I think if anything, they're saying just keep an eye out behind us as well. If they come out of the compound, we want to know about it, but they haven't. Look at this. We thought hearing this fight might prompt them to come out of the compound. That's not what happened at all. Blame Dell has been eliminated. Team Dam are still a 3, and the Gator Chasers have not come out of the compound. They will have to now, though. Phase 8 is problematic for the Gator Chasers, is problematic for Delzor. And Team Dam, well, is this game theirs to lose now? That's the question. How are we doing? How can they do better? Delzor runs away, but runs away into the zone. So he gets the hell out of dodge while the Gator Chasers get focused now. In my opinion, that's a pretty good move. He's not trying to be a hero. He just wants to be alive. And if Delzor can turn this into second place, that's not bad, really. "45 seconds left on the timer. And you can see the house slowly getting swallowed up. Gator Chasers in the open now. All right, Team Dam, what have you got? Are they set up? Are they in position? Scuba Steve spotted. The Bass gets the first knock. Pac-Man and Flolo. They've got no choice but to push out now. Pac-Man down as well. Flolo almost getting the trade onto Apocalypse, but not quite. And he will be able to get revived. Flolo gets eliminated. That's Raider taking them down. 5G reception also down to Delzor. Not quite surviving into second place. Flolo did have the AED available, and Delzor's kill, therefore, meant they went out in third place. But it is Apocalypse, Raider, and the Bass with a whooping 8 kills who will be winning game number 2, near or far, in tonight's PUBG Community Custom Games.